Hey Keith, had a battery issue this morning, kind of threw me off. Don't mean to get back to you so late, but I have half of it assembled here. Then I have half of it so we can go over the internals, see the welds. But I mean, it's very, solid. I'm very happy with it. I even thought about with the price of lumber coming down and putting it to work, but I mean, I would love to see it run, honestly. But basically, what you got here, you got three moving parts. You got the blade in here, one blade here, another blade here, and then you got this actuator that pumps and moves this piece here. Now, I'm gonna show you the actuator from the bottom, but that's run through air. So you drop it down here, then it pushes it forward. Now, I thought about welding something here and having it so that, I could feed it from a far distance away, depending on how I have my shop set up. But anyway, yeah, so the three moving parts. Now with this turns here, okay? That turns your blade. And these go on the end of the electric motors. Now I'm gonna price some electric motors, get model numbers, etc. And here are here's the model number for the bands that go with it, okay? It's 4 per side. So you've got a blade going here, electric motor that hangs here, a blade going here, then you have this air operated actuator. Now up under here, one can see your motor goes here, the shaft will go out here, and you run those those rubber cords to it. Now, I'm gonna be sure that I have a model number for a motor because it has to be this certain RPM, amperage, and torque. And then depending on, if you want, I'm pretty sure it's going to be 220, but 3-phase versus single phase. Anyway, but I'll look that up. But your motor would sit here. You'd have it attached to one of these. That would be on the end of the motor, and it would turn this here. You see my hand? I'm not sure. It would turn that here. And so you have that on each side, and then this actuator here, let me show you this. That is the air driven, that's the air line there. We'll go over the electronics in a second, but that's the air line that comes up to that actuator. And so, yeah. And as you can see, it looks like there's plenty of room for that debris to come on through. All right. And over here are the electronics. Now, I know this is the shut all off. I think this is start for one side, start for the other. Shut this off, shut one side off, shut off the other. And I can replace, I think, these, the writing in here. But I think that's just an on and off switch. Now, I don't know, can I cut on a light here? But I was looking to see what kind of, I can show you the voltage and everything here. Is there a light? Anyway, I don't know if you can see it, but it says it's 125 amp, 400 US 400 volts. So I'll have to Google, because however you run it, it needs to work with all this, of course. And yeah. And so that's that air line. And here you have one electric line coming here, feeds here. Then you have another one that feeds this side. So those two bottom switches there, it looks like they cut off. And then these top ones cut on. each motor. And you have all this, but I can see exactly what volts are needed, what amperage for these breakers, etc. So anyway, and then so I'll get more info on that. Then here's this, and here's this. Okay, so you feed it in, it blows out. I guess you could tunnel this. Let's say you could hook it into it and tunnel it wherever you wanted to. Or I've seen some just leave it off and let it blow, you know. So, but it comes with two of these, and here are the collars that it comes with. Now I asked the gentleman about the blade, Andrew, and I'm like, there's another guy here in domestic that makes these, or let's see, they're part of the the blade system, and then here's the actual collar at the end. You know, I mean, that's quite large. I mean, that's, you know, that's 2-inch diameter, I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, that's what I wanted. And then I remember talking to Andrew, and he did say, after one puts that blade on, after a few runs, you might want to tighten it up again just to make sure it's not loose, because the blade can come loose. But I mean, everything, like the bolts, everything looks good. I mean, I'm happy with it. Oh yeah, and this here. So when you want to get to the blades and I guess clean it off, you can lift this top piece here, and it locks down like that, okay? And then pushing it up, you know, you got to go here, and then it comes on over. And I'll just show you. So I need a tripod, honestly. I apologize for the shaky camera. But see, this thing will come on and lean on down. Well, you know, so apologize. But yeah, so that comes up whenever just need to inspect or install the blades, honestly. But I didn't see any grease fittings. I don't know. I'm sure there's a bearing in here, and there's a bearing on each side, but overall, I mean, I don't see too many weak points myself, and so I just want to see it get going, you know. So, but if you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to be doing more research and seeing what exactly is needed, blade, motor, and just to run the electronics, the on and off, etc. Don't want any blow any fuses, but yeah, man. So that's the machine, 1,800 an hour. I mean, I can see it, you know. Had to have ear protection, but anyway, okay. Well, let me know if you have any questions. Oh yeah, this here. So this, you turn this wheel here, and what it'll do, it'll bring it in. So let's say you want something that's more than a 48-inch stringer. You can loosen these and you can pull it on out, and then you can also adjust this. Now this moves this whole piece here. So that's actually gonna move where your notches actually go in the stringer. This will let you put on a longer stringer. So I measured it, it's about 63 inches, as long as I think as wide as it'll go. So, I mean, you could, you got some room to play with there if someone needs a larger pallet. But yeah, and then hook that there, clamp that down. And then all these doors open up, you know, so you can get to everything. You know, and there's the back. See, there's that airline. And here's where the motor goes over here. You know. And there, see, everything has a model number on it. And yes, I am making note of all of these model numbers. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I mean, it's made a heavy duty. I mean, you're not gonna, yeah, I wouldn't, it's not a joke when it comes to moving it, you know? So anyway, all right, Keith, well, yeah, I'll keep you posted. Just so you see what I see, you know, I don't want you to feel like you haven't seen anything. Or if you have any questions, you want to see more. But, this is, yeah, see the writing on these? I don't know if you can see that, it's right too dark, but, yeah. Alrighty, well, all right, Keith, well, I think I showed most of it. Oh yeah, and these go on. See this here? Now this can go on, it goes on just like this. I'll show you. That's why I kind of, it's kind of a simplistic machine. It's not overly engineered. You can put this, well, if I had two hands, I can show you how that would go in there, but anyway. But yeah, so, yeah. All right, well, I'll end the video. I don't want to carry on, but yeah, take care. And whatever I learn, I'll let you know. All right.